What's up, everybody? This is Delta Tango Mike. It is another Thriving Artist Art Life short. Today is June 10 of hashtag Start Now 2020. I've been making it a point to make sure that we are focused on taking the steps that we need in our creative career to have what we define as a successful art life. Success is defined by yourself, depending on what you want and what it is that you want out of your art career. And but whatever that definition is, this is the year you have to take those steps to get there. So if you're already on the path and you need to go ahead and take the next step forward, do that. If you're contemplating taking off with your creative career, then it's time to take the first step. However, no matter what step you take, you have to have a PMA. You've heard of PMA, right? Because that's today's focus. Today's Thriving Artist Art Life short is about PMA, positive mental attitude. You have to be positive. You have to stay positive. You have to pull that confidence out of yourself. You have to focus on your vision of what your art career you want it to be. And you have to let that be the fuel for you to continue on. Wrong way. See, trying to be fancy. Just stay focused. Stay focused. You have to be the one to pull that confidence within yourself, that motivation, that focus, so that you can then take on the task that you have to do. Not all the moves that you make are going to come out the way you intended them to be. There's going to be all types of situations that you have to confront and question what you're doing. You're going to have to make a move, realize that it did not work out the way you thought it was going to be, then readjust, think it through, ask questions, find a mentor, look for people around you. Luckily for me, I married a wonderful, amazing, super duper woman who is been a champion for my art career. Has helped me tremendously in staying focused on the projects that are going to help other projects that are going to build into other things. And that's someone I talk to all the time. You need to find people like that. That's what mentors are important, so that you have someone to talk to who can help you see those things that you are in front of, but it's not easy to see the whole picture, understand the details, understand the moves that you're going to make. But by having a positive mental attitude and having, I keep forgetting what the word is. It's what is the word? Positive message that you give yourself. Words of encouragement. Inspirational quotes. I forget what the exact word is. There's a word for that, and I'll write it in the description once I remember it. In the case, you need to have a series of words that encapsulate the idea of what you want in your life. So, as an example, my words are, and I've shared this with other artists before. Money comes effortlessly and frequently. Of course, when I say that to myself, I'm not thinking just the stacks of cash so that I can go buy gold. As you can see, I've been wearing the same chain for 20 years. I don't have jewelry, and except for the ring, that my wedding band. So when I think of money, I'm not thinking about material possessions and things or stacks of money. I'm thinking about the things that I need in my life for my to support my family, to support my lifestyle, to support my definition of success. So that when I say money comes effortlessly and frequently, that means that the work that I'm putting out there, the social media, the marketing, the brand identity stuff, that the branding that identifies who I am, it's working to bring me clients. And I can then have the kind of work that I need, not more clients, but higher paying clients. So I have the kind of work that I need to continue to sustain and continue to build on my art career. So that's what I mean when I say those words. You got to think about what do those words define in your life? What is it that you want in your life, which is what the vision is all about. So when I think about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, I have a big vision about how I see my art career. I have a vision of how I see my family lifestyle. I have a vision and how I see my everyday life. And so we have to have these visions so that when we say money comes effortlessly and frequently, that's we are putting out that energy to bring those things to life. Another part of positive mental attitude is about the people that we keep around us. There's a quote and a saying that says, if you hang around 9 broke people, you're going to be number 10. Imagine that. I took a smoke break so you can think about that. If you hang around 9 broke people, you're going to be number 10. It doesn't necessarily mean financially. It could mean their mental state. It could mean their focus in their life. You have a focus for your life. You have an idea of what you want your life to be, which is what the vision is. And you need to be around people whose vision have similar visions, who are in the creative space, who want those positive things in their life to come from the artwork creativity that they're pushing, right? So you need to surround yourself with people who are of the same mindset. So positive mental attitude, and there's I don't know if there's a way to say that, but I'm sure there is. Surrounding yourself with positive people who have a focus that's similar to yours. So those things have worked very well for me. It's been very hard. It's not been an easy art career. The first 10 years of my career were very disjointed. I was following trends. I was doing what I thought people wanted. I was creating artwork to make a sale, to help pay a bill, to help pay for something, and it was very disorganized. So as soon as I started thinking about the positive mental attitude, so if you notice my social media, it went from always frowning and mean face to smiling, happy, and positive. I started turning all these things. I changed the way I draw in the themes that I was drawing. I started focusing on the projects that were going to help me build to the next project, build to the next project, build to the next project that's going to bring me the type of clientele that I'm looking for. I don't want more clients. I want higher paying clients. So that means all of those things are going to change. So another example of changing who you're hanging around with is also the type of clients that you have. You know, having $10 clients is cool. $100 clients is nice. Thousands of dollars clients is great, because then you don't need as many clients in a month to pay your bills. You don't need as many clients in a week to meet your quota. You should have a quota. You should have a focus on what it is that you're building for your art career. So as soon as I started paying attention to those things in my life, I started to build on it. I started to add to my art skills, not just the natural talent that I have and the drawing and the techniques and style, but also all the other parts that it takes to run a business, with the focus that I want to make this a successful career. And successful to me just means that I'm getting paid what I deserve, getting paid what I negotiate, getting paid so that I have money to pay for the lifestyle that is going to help my family and keep me from doing regular work that I used to do back in the day growing up and before I started doing art full time. There's nothing wrong with a job. Some people have to have a job. My job, I want it to be art. All right, my work, I want it to be art. So I have to stay focused on making sure that I build on my art career so that I can continue to do art and get paid to do art and feel good about the art that I'm doing, taking on the projects that I want to do, only those things that move me and keep me creatively inspired. So positive mental attitude, check out who you're hanging around with, and start making moves in your favor. All right, this is starting out 2020. Go ahead and make things happen. Check out the rest of the Thriving Artist Art Life Shorts. I am Delta Tango Mike. Find me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, Delta Tango Mike. More of these videos on there are on Instagram, IGTV, Art is King _ATL, and on YouTube, Art is King. Talk to y'all later. Peace.